as we suggested, we're going to remount this now that it's finished. And I'm going to remount it on a vacuum chuck to take the foot off. So to get that, all we've done is taken it off the lathe and set it in the lathe bed. We've set up our vacuum chuck, and we're going to screw in this adapter. So put that adapter in there, and then we can put this in our tailstock. So if I just bring the tailstock along a bit so as you can see the tailstock, there we go. We'll just lift this up, transfer that into the tailstock. Just bring the tailstock up until it engages in the vacuum chuck. There. I'll just give it a little squeeze up. That'll need to stay there. And we'll switch the vacuum on. So we want to get a vacuum somewhere in around 15 or 20. That's 20. Just back it off a little bit there. And now we can hopefully undo the chuck, and then we can turn. So we'll undo the chuck. I go to there. So we're at a constant 18, minus 18 there. So that should be fine. The chuck is now loose, so we can remove it. And we can take it out of the Morse taper. What we'll do, because I'm working on this rim here, and I just need to sand that, I'm going to put I'm just going to remove the chuck. They're in there. And I'll put this little thing up again just to be on the safe side. And all I want to do is make sure this doesn't look like a chucking point. That's all I'm going to do. So we'll stop that again and get our tool rest in. Pop on the tool rest. Just there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to half the size of this foot and just make it a cove, basically. So I'm going to use a little 10mm bowl gauge, freshly sharpened bowl gauge, and I'm just going to run this in and take away the supporting edge. So let's switch that on. That's 200 revs, so we'll screw it up a bit more. That's about 400. So we'll just go take it from here. Make the foot a little bit smaller. Take that all the way into there. Now I just have to get rid of the tailstock. So let's hope it stays. And it does. And we'll just take that all the way in. And that's it all the way into the centre. And there's a tiny little nub there, which we'll do. And we'll leave that now. We're just going to sand that. So I'll finish sanding this. Liking that. And I'm going to put 2 decorative lines around the outside of that just to make sure. Use a little point tool. And I'm just going to put a line in here and another couple of lines in there just to highlight the foot. So just from the edge there, we'll just take a little line there. And half an inch in, we'll do a second line. Quarter of an inch, sorry, not half an inch. And that'll just identify the foot for us. And we need to brush that off because I've got an airline now. I'm using the airline for something else. So just with a tiny little bit of methylated spirits on here. Just clean that up. A bit of sanding sealer. So the bottom section will get exactly the same treatment as the outside and the inside. So we're trying to make as good a job of the foot as we did of everything else. It's that. What I might actually do is put the 2 lines in if I can get enough heat, because we can't spin it up too fast. But we'll give it a try. There we go. That's the sanding sealer. We'll do a little bit of Yorkshire grit, and then we'll just a normal procedure, bit of Yorkshire grit. And that's that piece finished. Nice gloss finish on the bottom. We've just to put our maker's mark in here. And so what we'll do now is we'll just switch off the vacuum. Wait for it to decrease. There it is. That's that popped off. I'll bring that back to you in a second. Let's just take the vacuum chuck off. So let's have a look at this now. We'll just pop this back up here. It has put a little bit of a mark in it, but it's not a dent. It's just under the. So what we'll do is we'll just buff the inside of that now. Put a little bit of Canugo wax on that. Turn the speed up. And there we go, that's that finished, that's that bowl done. One more show you that. There it is. One bowl, completely finished. And there's the bowl. And Maurice can get lost in the bowl.